spell ready. Venom Blades. Blah, 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 blah. Doctor once said no coke. True. Okay, so... if I go here, it should work. There we go. Scorpion Venom Blades, 20% chance of backfire. Your Whispering Stone's output reduced by 50% for 5 turns. I am using Whispering Stone, that's a little annoying. So while the city's moving around, it is still getting the income from the essences we've ripped out of the ground, but it's not getting the income from just, like, you know, being a city spread out all over the place. So that's kind of, you are missing out on that, is what I'm trying to say. Mercenaries. Invigorating Greaves plus 15 hit points. The Death Knight. Let's put him on him. And the Death Knight leveled. We're not adept in anything. Reduce upkeep of army. Okay, we've gotten rid of that city. Alright. Let's get that. That. And that. Oh, dude, Omnispire, why are you all the way over here? Stop doing that. Is that Pastures? Yeah, that's Pastures. Yoink. Gold. Iron. Gold. Mana. Already got those. Can start going eastward. I don't think it's really going to work though. Get that. Okay. We have commenced nom 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 nomming. This is new. Sentry Nest. Units stationed in this city gain XP every turn. A wall structure in a city forces enemies to enter siege when attacking, plus fortification health. Replaces palisade walls and unlocks ballista towers. Huh. Interesting. Oh, we've unlocked champions. Storm Strike, Charge Attack, Wind Strike. War Stances. Has 2 stances, Storm Stance and Wind Stance. Storm Stance has plus defense and resistance. Wind Stance has slippery and swift. Oh, neat. And there's lieutenants. Queuing up some troops to hold the... I cannot talk. To hold the city. I tried to say guard and hold. And I said hard and gold. To hard gold the city. Alright, Haste Fairies, Mystical Seer Leave, yep. Meet another guy. blah, blah, blah. Alright. Mukluk, hope you're doing well. Here's a question. After playing so much Age of Wonders 4, who's your favorite faction? Okay, so I see there's some confusion in the chat. When you pick your race, like what they look like the rabbits, that's just cosmetic. Okay? Like, you can have your race look like rabbits or bugs or humans or elves or dwarves. That's cosmetic. Okay? The faction is like, right now we're playing the Nomads. The Nomads is the faction, essentially. My favorite? What was the one that made their own ancient wonder? That one was really fun. And their healers were really good. Like, way better than these. I forget what the name of them was. But they were really nice. Also, the faction where the primals were really fun. As, you know, like, summoning your little demigod into battle was really neat. Is the architect, I think? Oh, nice. Thanks to the Oryx video. You're very welcome, Felix. The ones that were all about digging. What were they called? The ones that could basically, like, dig up items, like, all over the map. So you had scouts running around just digging up and finding things. Combining that with the dragon that gains stats based on the size of his horde was really nice. This scout will not be able to get there without getting killed by the infestation, so he's gonna have to wait until the others get there to clear it out. Yeah, trespass, I don't care. Okay, that city ruins is gone. I'm just like the janitor. I'm just cleaning up the map right now. Wait, what? No. Wait, why is it hostile? No, dude, okay. I was just trying to, like, trespass, but I wasn't trying to declare war. Like, that escalated really quickly. You can get another hero. I want one of the rabbits, so that way they get all of the magic enchantments I've already done on the rabbits. Ritualist. Who wants to be my ritualist? Plague beat me to it. You guys can work together. The Crimson Plague. Fusion, ha! Mine's grant 5 mana. It's really easy when one of you is a verb. Wizard's Bond. Decline. He wants to be homies, but he doesn't know I'm looking at his city, and I'm like... I know it's good. What is that? Alright, Plague, you are in charge of defending the city. Don't let it get killed. Why? Why? Yes, I don't care about trespassing. Sandstorm. Okay. I need something nature. I need more nature stuff. Fey Mist is always good.
The mist conceals all.
Chad, if you would, give me just a minute. I need to refill my water. I'm sipping it constantly. I need to use a restroom. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you for waiting. Alright, there's an angry bird here. What the hell? He's out of movement. Alright. You wait. You wait. 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 Go see what this guy is. It's a lost soul, okay. Okay, the mint is done being produced. 2 quarries and a forester. Forester, just to get the boost for the academy to reduce the cost. Hero leveled up. Snipers focused. If not engaged in melee at the start of a turn, they get bonuses. Not worried about that. Okay. Okay, so we gotta start taking these infestations out in a controlled manner. Okay, fast turn. I will say, I love Total War. I love this game. They scratch a similar but slightly different itch, but by God, I appreciate how fast the turns are on this game. Total War, it's like you end your turn and then you gotta, you can go make a sandwich and come back while the AI is doing its thing. Ooh. Probably gonna have to manual this. That was very loud. Retry. They had the Svanir Shaman Chieftain doing the voice acting there. Alright, so this is basically my 2.1 armies versus their 2 armies. They have a lot of mages, though. Alright, bring Modazonic over here. Okay, we've got that one item that allows us to summon a spider once per battle. So go ahead and do that to get it, kind of in the enemy's way. The Bone Wyvern is not essential to be kept alive. Put it up front. Plaque says, now that I think about it for a minute, a plague of life, like rampant, wild, unchecked life that twists and swallows everything that's passed, is a cool and unique piece for a fantasy game. I can think of lots of things that are similar to that. Like, when you say life, if you just mean, like, biological thing that wants to consume other biological things so it can grow unchecked, that's the Zerg in StarCraft. That's the Tyranids in Warhammer. You could also sort of put Nurgle into that, because Nurgle, like, everybody is getting, like, cancer like crazy, like, growths all over the place, just unchecked. You've also got the Maguma jungle in Guild Wars, with the trees just growing, like, so fast they're, like, impaling buildings and ships and stuff. That comes to mind. Oof, not quite in range. Okay. I think we just wait. Okay, I'm seeing a bunch of debuffs over here. The similarities between StarCraft and Warhammer. Yeah, I know. I mentioned them both because some people might have played one but not the other, so it's worth mentioning both. Even more than the Zerg was in StarCraft 2, they had the Primal Zerg, which were even more kind of like unchecked. Like there was a jungle planet where the Primal Zerg were, and they were all just like constantly eating one another. And like growing and evolving and stuff. Okay, bring the Wyvern back. Alright, Mr. Sniper. So they've got Fire Heavy Mage Lock and Sniper Shot. Sniper Shot's got a longer range. 75%. That's nice. I like it. Give? Oh shoot, I wanted to give the Sniper an extra turn. I just remembered I can't do that. can't get higher than 65% on this chance to hit. Ugh, that was not a lot. So, the scary thing is on the next turn, all these mages are gonna fire, and they might just obliterate some of my stuff. You know what? I think it might be time to use the tentacles. What's that? Was that a backfire? Like, the whole map exploded. I just realized, I wonder if, you know what, I just realized a small combo that I didn't pick up on before. The Dust Weaver can cast Weave Momentum on an ally. The ally gets a huge set of bonuses if they move 3 tiles before they attack. Okay, so put Momentum on this guy. He has a charging attack, it works perfectly. He charges, big damage. Then you could use Recovering Wind Pull and pull them back. So you kind of like a yo-yo attack. Couldn't do it every turn, but it's there. And what does this do if you move through it? Draining. Who is that? Hitoma! Thank you, Hitoma. Appreciate the prime. Keep me in business. Thank you. What's that? Revive. Oh, revive. Okay. Poison and weaken stacking up on enemies because of those scorpion blades that we researched. Tentacles absorbing some shots. Happy for that. Dude, they're doing so many debuffs on us. I think these guys are Dark Faction. Dark Faction is all about just tons of debuffs when their mages attack. Wait, who just died? I heard a lot of death sounds. I missed something. Okay, so if I want to charge that, I have to go through this. Cleanse the debuffs off him. Oh, cleanse gives regen too. Nice. This guy's low. Death Knight in their face. They can't cast while something is adjacent to them, so it forces them to use part of their turn moving away, and then they have, you know, less points to cast with. Not much my leader can do this turn. Way out of range of our sniper, so they're gonna have to move. Friendly fire. Missed. A hell of a miss. Yes. Striking spear. Plus 40% damage to hero units and provoke. Feels kind of weird having a taunt on a not shield. Because having a taunt on a two-handed weapon means you're going to take more damage. Put it on the Death Knight. Haven't saved in a while. Let's do that.